Hi Yvonne!
Hi!
Please introduce yourself for us, Ken.
Sure. Hi everybody, my name is Yvonne. I'm 32 this year. I'm actually a breast cancer survivor. Okay, I was diagnosed last year, and I'm also a co-founder of this Lian Hui beauty salon. We do various of brow and lash services.
Okay. So, do you mind sharing with us how do you first find out that you actually had breast cancer?
Okay. Actually, it was quite a sudden thing. Okay, I think last year May, around late May, I actually felt my left breast pain, and it started to swell up, and it was hard rock out of nowhere. Okay, so I didn't think much. Okay, I just visited the GP and then told him, oh, you know what, I have this pain here, and then he physically tried to examine for me, and he said that he did felt a lump behind my nipple, which I don't feel it at all. Okay, so he just sent me to do an ultrasound, and I got the result a few days later, and the ultrasound is like there's something suspicious to the lump, and he suggests me to visit a breast surgeon, and that's how I actually discovered my breast cancer.
Okay, Yvonne, so do you mind sharing with us also what was the first thing that you thought of when you actually realized that you had breast cancer?
Okay. So after I went to the breast surgeon, right, she sent me to do a mammogram and then a biopsy on my left breast, and the result came out to be positive of breast cancer. So when she told me that, right, in her consultation room, I was like, my mind was blank. It felt like someone just hit you hard behind your head, pop, and then you just go blank. Like you don't know what to ask, you don't know what to say. That there wasn't even tears at the moment. It's just shock. Like I don't know what to react.
So after actually hearing the news, still, how do you actually take it, like generally after a while?
I think I'm considered quite positive, and I'm very blessed. I have a group of very supportive friends and my husband with me, so I wasn't very afraid of this illness. Okay, I didn't know what to expect. Okay, I don't have friends at this age got cancers and things like that, so I have no one to ask or consult to. So, but I do have friends in the healthcare line, and oncologist nurse, and then a couple of nurse friends. So they advise me how this will be like, what am I looking for, and reassure me that everything will be alright once I get treated. So treatment is the only thing I'm looking forward at that time.
So, how long do you take to actually start your treatment, and how was the whole treatment for you? How was the process for you?
Okay, they found a 2.5 cm lump on my left breast. Okay, doctor said that it's actually lucky for me because I felt pain, because the lump sat on my nerve, and that's why I felt pain. If not, I wouldn't even feel anything, and probably I will only discover it when the lump get bigger and bigger. Yeah, so I was admitted to hospital. We did a lumpectomy just to remove the lump, and then waited 1 month to get all my results, genetic tests and everything, and then my oncologist said that I have to go through 4 rounds of chemo, because based on my test, I have like 19% of relapse chances in 9 years. Yeah, so not in the next 9 years I have 19% of chance of relapse, so it's quite high. So he strongly recommend me to do chemo. So we went ahead, 2.5 months of chemo, 4 rounds. Then I proceed with mastectomy.
So, even though you shared that you actually had only breast cancer on one side of your breast, so what actually made you go through mastectomy and also on both sides of your breast?
Okay, that's what a lot of people ask me. Like, I've been through lumpectomy, why I still go for mastectomy? Okay, the reason is because the genetic test results, right, is for me is negative. Okay, I don't have the BCRA, which is the mutated cells, but something was wrong with my genes as well. I'm not too sure, but the formula of my genes, there's something not right. But the world database is not strong enough to prove that people with such genes has mutated cells. So we want to go into treat it as it's positive and do prevention. So I discussed with my doctor. I say that okay, if this is the case, let's treat it as I have the mutated genes. Okay, can I go ahead and do a mastectomy? Okay, so that I can ease my mind. I have still many years to go, you know. So he said that okay, it's very extreme preventive measures, but he will support it. So he planned for a mastectomy surgery right after my chemo.
So how do you first feel after you had the surgery?
Wow, painful because it's very different from the lumpectomy, because this is mastectomy is whereby they remove all your breast fat tissues. Okay, they just scoop it all out. So a very big part of me was missing. Okay, so I woke up with quite a big pain. Okay, the scar was huge. Then there are drainage bottles hang to my boobs. So I hold it for what, 2 weeks to drain away the blood and liquid. It was quite a painful experience because I cannot lie down properly, I cannot sit properly, I cannot sleep properly because the pain and the aching from my back, from my boobs. Yeah, it was quite a torturing process.
Was it actually a very difficult decision to make when you actually had to go through a mastectomy? Like when you discussed with your husband, was it a difficult decision?
It wasn't a very difficult decision because our ultimate aim is to survive. Okay, so but behind, of course, back of my mind is thinking, you know, mastectomy. Yes, I went through a reconstruction as well. Okay, I'm still young. I know I'm very vain. I want to look good in clothes, in bikini. So I want to get a reconstruction, but reconstruction boobs are fake boobs. No matter how big or how round, whatever shape you want it to be, it will not be the real boobs. The feeling is totally different. Yeah, that's one thing. That's one pity thing. You see, it's not like a normal boob job whereby you enlarge, you know, because now it's just a piece of skin wrapped around 2 balloons. Yeah, it's totally different feel, different look. Yeah, but for the sake of survival, I'm willing to go through that. So me and my husband, we discussed that, you know, as long we live and with the advance of the healthcare, we still can get a pair of good boobs that will look good on me. So why not? I get to enlarge.
So Yvonne, throughout your whole experience, right, what actually motivated you to be positive?
I think it's my husband, my family member, and my friends. They took care of me. They took leave to take care of me. They make sure that I eat well. You know, I don't eat something that my body cannot handle. They make sure I had enough rest. I have friends that will come to my house just to do house chores for me. I have friends who will send food supplements, send food to me, cook for me. And I have friends that will accompany me to all my doctor's appointments. So this kind of love that they gave me, right? To me, I tell myself that okay, I shouldn't let them down. Okay, for them, I have to be strong. I have to go through the treatment. I have to make sure that I get well, so that they won't get worried. If I put myself in their shoes. Let's say if my husband was the one that is sick, okay, and I will be so worried sick. I won't want to go to work. That if he shows me that, you know, he is not positive, he's not strong. So likewise for him, I will want to show that I'm strong, I'm positive, I'm ready to get treated. I want to get well so that, you know, he can move on. He can go to work with ease. So that's what motivates me for them. I want to do well. I want to be well for my family and friends.
Yvonne, so knowing that you have actually gone through this, right, with the whole breast cancer situation and even going through mastectomy, do you actually feel less of a woman?
Personally, for me, I don't, because I've been through reconstruction. I get to choose the size of boobs I want, the shape I want, so I still look like a perfect woman, you see. So to me, it's perfectly fine. But I do heard stories from ladies who went through mastectomy and for any reason they not able to get reconstructed or they choose not to. Some did face problem with their marriage and with partners because they feel that they are less intimacy, and that's very sad. And but some, like my aunt, who had breast cancer 10 over years ago, and she got a mastectomy on one side. She was very, very positive because and she's like, no, it's okay, I'm fine with one side, no boob, I'm fine. I think it's the family support and yeah, mindset, how they overcome this. So I cannot speak for everybody, but for me, I'm perfectly fine. I feel perfectly good. Yeah, but do spare a thought for people who went through mastectomy. They do have problems with their partners, and that's very sad because I heard from one lady that told me that she cried whenever she saw herself, sees herself in the mirror, that she always cry. She feel that she's no longer the woman that the husband used to love. Then she start to have depression. So we try to give more support and positivity vibes to these people and tell them that this is for survival. Whatever you have done is the right choice.
So Yvonne, what is one thing that you actually share with people now that you're a breast cancer survivor?
For those who are healthy, especially ladies, please do a regular check on yourself when you're showering, okay, when you're lie down doing nothing, please touch, because cancer lump don't hurt. Okay, I'm just being lucky that the lump set on my nerve and it triggers and it hurts, and that's how I discovered. But most of the case it's not supposed to feel pain at all. So do a regular check, okay. Consult your doctor, okay. Even you find a slight bump, okay, a tiny little bump, go and check, no harm, okay. For those who have family history, double up your regular check. Early detection is the best prevention.
So Yvonne, after going through what you had to go through, do you find that your life is any different?
No. Or maybe yes. My life is not any different. Okay, I still do what I love to do. In fact, something different is my mindset. Okay, to me is that you went through a near-death thing. You won't get so petty over small things. 不要这么小气, So we will have this more open-minded day. We are friendlier to people, nicer to people. We are more cautious to our health, family's health. Can be quite naggy lah. Like they hear pain there, pain, you ask them go and see doctor, something like that. But I feel it's a good change. You see, we start to see life in a different perspective. Okay, so we become more happy. I think you do feel the same way, whereby those people with illness, how come they are so positive? It's because we are already at the rock bottom. If we don't look up, there's no way to look. You see, so we can only look for something nicer, something better in life to keep us going. That's why people who are sick are more positive.
So Yvonne, what are you wearing today?
Okay, today I'm actually wearing one of the Envyher's bralette. Okay, I have many of them. Okay, what I like about it is I can wear it under my clothes and I can wear it outside like this, showing to everybody, because I feel like it adds some style to my dressing. And something very interesting, I wore something nice. This is actually an exclusive design, earrings design, okay, from Envyher. Is for the breast cancer awareness.
Okay, so this October they are coming with this breast cancer awareness campaign. Okay, they have this exclusive bralette coming up to pair with these earrings. So this bundle will be $59, and all the proceeds from this will go to Breast Cancer Foundation. So you can see